Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has urged Kenyans to love their country and jealously guard it against political strife and disunity propagated by those keen to destabilize the nation. Speaking during a church service in Narok County, Kindiki encouraged citizens to be patriotic and peacefully coexist for the nation to prosper. He added that it is not mandatory to agree with the government's policies or decisions, welcoming criticism, for it will aid in refining them. While propping up the nation's prosperity through key government interventions in various sectors of the economy, the DP said Kenya will be land of growth and success, not failure, as falsely predicted by some prophets of doom. Kindiki also said their administration remains focused on delivering the agenda and promises, requesting Kenyans to actively contribute to efforts to make the nation a better place than before. Elsewhere, the family of Nairobi Central Police Station OCS Samson Talam has strongly refuted reports that he was arrested while fleeing authorities. In an official communication to newsrooms, the family clarified that Talam was not on the run at the time of his apprehension. It stressed that Eldoret, where he was reportedly nabbed, is his known as official place of residence. The family noted that he was receiving in good order by authorities, urging the public, the media to refrain from spreading misleading information, adding that factual reporting is essential to ensure justice and due process are upheld. A technician who installed the CCTV system at the station is among 23 individuals who have been questioned as suspects or witnesses. Talam, who is being held at a police station in Nairobi, is said to be arraigned in court tomorrow. The government will arrest individuals caught vandalizing public and private property during recent protests in Nairobi, saying that destruction will not be tolerated under the guise of civic expression. Speaking in Kakamega County, Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja has said that some perpetrators had already been captured on CCTV footage and urged law enforcement to act decisively. Sakaja reaffirmed that peacefully demonstrators will be protected, but warned that the city would no longer tolerate those using protests as a cover for violence and looting. He also addressed the tragic killing of media team member Albert Ojwang, who died under unclear circumstances during a protest in Nairobi.
What we want is justice. Haki itendeke. Na Your Excellency, nimefurahia tuliona kauli yako ambao ulitoa. Let there be no sacred cow. Demonstrating for your rights is allowed, but we will not allow destruction of property again. Haitafanyika tena Nairobi. Na hao wakora wanajulikana, Your Excellency. Kuna wale wamenaswa kwa kamera. Please, they must be arrested. Na wafungwe. Na iwe funzo kwa watu wengine. Public property belongs to the people of Kenya.
This comes amid mounting public pressure for accountability following both unrest in the city and Ojwang's death. President William Ruto earlier this week called for a full investigation into the matter. A section of leaders from the Western region have continued to show their unwavering support for President William Ruto's re-election in 2027. Speaking in Kakamega County, the leaders, including Deputy Governor Ayub Savula, members of Parliament Dismas Barasa and Bernard Shinyalu for Kimilili and Ikolomani constituencies respectively, vowed to rally their people behind Ruto, citing his inclusive leadership and development record. Responding to those criticizing the broad-based government, they asserted that the Western region will not back any leader who is alleged to promote tribalism. Shinali emphasized Ruto's visible development footprint in the region.
Nataka kuhakikishia hapa Western, ule alikuwa mono yangu bunge, ule wa Mnyoro, hata gawanya sisi Waluya. Sisi tutaungana na sisi 2027 tuko nyuma ya William Samoei Ruto.
Wale ambao wanakutisha nia yao ni kusambaratisha serikali ya wananchi. Don't give them an opportunity. Mheshimiwa Rais, hata wewe ukiwa rais ya Kenya, sisi kama jamii ya Waluya, kulingana na desturi yetu, lazima tukupatie 2 terms.
The declarations come amid growing political tensions as the country edges closer to the 2027 general elections, with shifting alliances and emerging party formations steering the national political scene. Elsewhere, the Kenya Air Force has dispatched a team of investigators to probe the cause of military plane crash in Kwale Saturday, where 2 officers were killed. In a statement, the Kenya Air Force stated that the site has since been secured as team comb through the wreckage for flight data and mechanical clues. It pointed out that no civilian injuries were reported despite the proximity of the crash to a local school. According to a statement from the Kenyan Defense Forces, the light aircraft experienced an in-flight emergency before crashing in the vicinity of Mwakijembe Primary School, Mafundani village in the Nyandavaya area. The crash, which injured two KDF pilots, marked the second involving a Fennec chopper in a span of 4 months.
On to the international news.
7 people, including a toddler, have been killed in India's northern Uttarakhand state when a helicopter ferrying them for a Hindu pilgrimage crashed in the Himalayas, official says. Officials from the Uttarakhand Civil Aviation Development Authority told reporters the chopper took off at about 5:30 a.m. on Sunday from the temple town of Kedarnath for Guptakshi, a town some 37 kilometers away, but crashed shortly after takeoff. The deceased have been identified as the pilot and the passengers, who include couples and their 2-year-old daughter. The bodies were badly burned in a fire that followed the crash, authorities said. Uttarakhand's State Disaster Response Force told the ANI news agency that the crash site is located in a remote and dense forest area, adding that the rescue operation is underway in coordination with the local police. That's all for now. My name is Omar Aboud.
For more news updates, get us online at www.iqrafm.com or www.iqrafmwebradiosite.com. We have all the latest. Stay tuned right here on Iqra FM 95.0, the station with a difference.